Hey people, what's going on? Hey, this is the Virtual Gamer, and I am playing some more Drop Zone on Foundation. Of course, playing Modern Warfare 3, but I'm actually going to be talking today about Halo 4. Um, I don't currently have any gameplay footage for Halo Reach, so I didn't put anything up. I was going to try to put maybe a Halo 4 trailer up, but that wouldn't give us nearly enough time, and can't really put other people's copyrighted videos up here, so I decided just to go with something I had just sitting around. Have a few gameplays just sitting around, so um, not one of the greatest gameplays out there, but I figured I'd just throw it in there since I'm really into Drop Zone right now, loving it. And anyway, so let's get started talking a little bit more about Halo 4. And I was concerned, just like almost everyone else who's a big Halo fan. I'm a huge Halo fan. Don't take the fact that I play Call of Duty a lot to mean that I'm not a big Halo fan. After Reach came out, that's pretty much exclusively what I played for about a year was Reach, and so I've been a Halo fan, since pretty much since the beginning. I got my first Xbox somewhere around a year after Halo came out, so I've been there right from the get-go, and I've always loved the series, and I've always thought that it was one of the best series out there. Now, of course, I was a little concerned about the future of the series and the fact that Bungie was trying to churn out games every year, and then when 343 took over, I was a little concerned because I thought, well, these guys don't really, a new company taking over an old series that I love, and I was concerned like every other big time Halo fan is concerned that maybe they're not going to take it in a good direction, maybe it's not going to be as good, it's not going to be as fun. A lot of my anticipation and things like that were really satisfied with Halo Anniversary last year. Really liked Halo Anniversary. I thought that they did an incredible job updating the graphics. Of course, that's not any of their storyline or anything like that. And I do realize that a lot of the production team from 343 was also a production team from Bungie at one time. So I know that they've got people carrying over from the series. They obviously really love the series, picking it up and committing to do 10 years of Halo, which is essentially 3 games. And I'm glad they're spreading it out too. I don't want to get tired of it. With Call of Duty, every year you're right at first you're thinking, yeah, am I excited about the next game? Am I ready for the next game? Is it going to be any good? And you just never know until you play it, So I like the fact that you're going to have time in between, that Halo 4 is coming out this year, and then we were not going to see Halo 5 until 2015, which is great because I've got that in my head. 2015, I got a game to look forward to. And with these other, Assassin's Creed, they're going to be gone by then. No telling what Call of Duty is going to look like in 2015 with them putting a game out every year. I'm sure they'll still be trying to compete with Battlefield and whatnot, but you just never know in the future. So now that I've rambled for most of the video, let me tell you guys a little bit about what's going to be going on in the campaign. Now, I've seen pictures, I've seen screenshots of the campaign. I haven't watched any footage on purpose. I don't like to spoil myself at all, but just looking at screenshots, I mean, we're looking at, it's going to look very similar to Reach as far as campaign goes, except the graphics, at least from the screenshots, and with screenshots it's kind of hard to tell, because they can make the screenshots look better than what the actual game footage is going to look like. But from the screenshot, you can tell that it's going to be really upgraded graphically, which it should be, you know. But so what I'm not as concerned about the story. I think the story is going to be good. I mean, it's going to be your same, probably typical Halo story. I mean, the Halo stories have always been pretty good, but you know, when I first started playing Halo, I didn't play it for the story. I played it for the gameplay. You know, I played it for the first-person shooter aspect and different things that you could do. So I'm not as concerned about the story, but basically, it's going to feature a new enemy, the Prometheans, which sounds an awfully lot like the Protheans from Mass Effect series. But I'm wondering a little bit about the Prometheans and what their genesis is. You know, are they going to be machines, or are they going to be kind of like the last enemies from the Halo series? You know, are they going to have like the Flood? Are the Flood going to? I think the Flood were blown up, weren't they? I don't know. I think that they're looking to do something new and interesting with this one. Now I know that you will feature. I mean, you will have some gameplay with the same old enemies, because in some of the screenshots I'm seeing grunts and jackals, and looks like at the very beginning of the game you're seeing those kind of enemies, and then other screenshots later on are showing the Prometheans. So it's really going to be interesting, and I can't wait to play it. And I hope you guys feel the same way. Let me know if you do. Remember to like, subscribe, and check out the future videos coming out for the Daily Take. Thank you so much.